Good morning, everybody. Y'all pull on up, y'all come in. Let me pin the link at the top. I think the link is pinned at the top of the chat now. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I thank y'all for tuning in. Let me okay, I thank y'all for tuning in. Um Y'all see Spidey over there, Spidey here. Why do I look like I'm off? There you go. Camera's a little wonky. Get myself together. Okay, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. Man, I see we took the overnight high and retraced down pretty good. I was talking to my sweetie. I was like, look like we about to take that overnight high. And then I just glanced over there and we did take the overnight high and retrace real good. I didn't know we was going to retrace that good. But anyway, if this is your first time tuning in, I like to say welcome. If it's not your first time tuning in, I still would like to say welcome. And thank you for always pulling up. Welcome to Tim's Tidbits. Like I said, y'all see Spidey back there. There's Spidey. Hello, Spidey. Spidey in the background hanging out as usual. For those that don't know me, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I go live on Al Gore's internet every single day, twice a day, once in the morning before the market opens and talk about the overnight price action, typically at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, after the market closed to talk about what happened that day, talk about the price action that we were looking to have. Well, I don't know how to say it, but we just talk about the price action for that day. Do it all for the free 99. I started doing Tim's Tidbit just to share my knowledge on the stock market, the stuff that I had learned when it comes to trade and invest in economic data. I started doing it for the free 99 for friends and family. Now I do it for everybody on Al Gore's internet who's interested in trading or investing or just want to learn the way another person do it. They want to see the way a full-time trader will react in any situation. Since I am a full-time trader, I'll come live on Al Gore's internet every single day to share my thought process of the price action. If you want to be a part of the gang and come hang out with Spidey and myself, just hit the like button. That's all I ask you to do. If you feel so inclined to subscribe, I thank you very much for subscribing. But just hit the like button so YouTube is show it to other cousins and they can come around and get this free information also. I appreciate y'all, man. Let's see who in the chat. Let's see who we need to say good morning to. Good morning. Good morning to you, Tasha. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping. Kathy speaking. Okay, Tim speaking. Good morning here, learning share. Cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, cool it? The link is in the chat. Yes, it is. Hey, baby, that's my sweetie. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Laverne? What's going on, T-Tonio? Hello, Mendez? Hello, Anna? Hello, Elsa? Hello, the Queen. How are you doing? What's going on, everybody? I see more numbers than I see names, but I guess that's all we're going to shout out because that's all that's in the chat. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Again, if you're hanging around this long, which is only the beginning, hit the like button for me, please, wherever it is on your screen. Might be on this side, might be on that side, somewhere, wherever it is, hit the like button. And then that one hater that always hit the dislike, go ahead and do what you do. Go ahead. Let's get into it, man. As you see, we just took out the overnight high and sold off immediately. We have some nice equal lows sitting down here at right below the midnight open. The midnight opening is at 36.94.75. The swing low is at 36.94.25. So like 2 ticks lower than the midnight open. The overnight low is at 36.90.50. That's some sell side liquidity. We just set a new overnight high. I can adjust. Let's adjust this to there because we just took that out. As you see, I'm constantly updating and changing things. I'm constantly updating and changing things. As you see, I set says prior days high. It don't say buy side liquidity, but I didn't feel like moving the top of our box down. So I wanted to know what was the new, get out of here. I wanted to know what was the new external liquidity on the daily level. So I just changed this swing high instead of saying buy side liquidity. Instead of just putting a capital B there, I wanted to distinguish that this was yesterday's high and made it the top. So it's like external liquidity on the daily level. You know what I'm saying? This was external liquidity on the daily level from yesterday, and I didn't feel like deleting these lines, so I just left it there. So if we get back up to it, it's already there. But I just changed this to prior days high, so I know that that's the high from yesterday, and it's external liquidity because it's got a fat line, right? And it's got the capital letters. So the new overnight high that we just made is 37.27.25. The London Open is 37.04 that we're coming back down towards right now. These are hourly candles. So I'm just pointing out all of the hourly levels before we drop down to the 15-minute. We got the overnight low of 36.90.50. That's some sell side liquidity, as you see, but I just wanted to note the overnight low and the overnight high. The overnight high is buy side liquidity. The overnight low is sell side liquidity, but I just want to distinguish them. That's why it says overnight high, ONH, and overnight low, ONL, with the price, right? We got some sell side liquidity resting just below the overnight low at 36.87.50. And both of those are inside a 60-minute fair value gap, right? The top of the gap is at 36.91.25. The bottom of the gap is at 36.82 even. We have another fair value gap a little lower than that. The bottom of the gap is at 36.73.50. The top of the gap is at 36.79 even, right? And then we have the New York yesterday's close at 36.71.25. 36 yesterday's close is right at the body, right at the opening of a order block, a potential order block. The top of the opening of the body of the order block is at the New York close yesterday, 36.71.25. The high of the second candle of the order block is 36.75.50. The close of the body is 36.67.25, and then the low is this sell side liquidity at 36.62 even. That's the second candle of the order block. Both is a 2-candle order block. This one has an extremely long wick that we came down. Well, actually, this is another order block that we came back down into. So I'm going to ignore the top, the first candle of the order block, because we came down to a new order block. We came down to a new bullish order block on the 10, no, what's that? Yeah, 10 o'clock candle. Yes, 2200 is 10 o'clock. At the 10 o'clock candle last night, we set a new bullish order block. So I'm going to ignore this candle right here for now, because we're working off of a new one on the buy side of this small buy model right here, on the buy side right here. And that order block is pretty much right at the New York open. I mean, at the midnight open, where we came down to. Okay, we got all of the key levels, the key points for the daily range, dealing range, daily range, whatever you want to call it. Everything in between the prior days high at 37.30.50 down to our old sell side external liquidity, the bottom of our box. Everything within this range right here is all internal liquidity on the daily level. This is all internal liquidity. We got a bunch of sell side liquidity. We have come up and taken out pretty much all of the buy side liquidity overnight. Overnight, we came up and took out this buy side liquidity. We took out this buy side liquidity. We set a new overnight high, came back down to this order block, pushed up, took out the buy side liquidity above this overnight high. We still have not touched the external liquidity on the daily. It's looking like we're going to push up and take out that external liquidity. Once we take out the external liquidity, I will be looking to see if the market wants to come back down and either get all the way down below these nice equal appetizing lows here near the midnight open, or does it want to continue to, push up, just come down to some other liquidity that may form at this time. For example, if we form a swing low on this 10 o'clock candle right here, if we form a swing low here, will the market trade back down into this? Or, just let the market show you what it wants to do. Right now, I still have no bias because Monday didn't give us one. All we did was trade sideways yesterday. We just traded in this range. This was Sunday. So this was the close. This was Friday's close at 3707 75, and then Sunday night we opened up at 3704.75, and then Sunday night we traded down, went back up, traded down. Sunday night and early Monday we traded down, went back up, traded, made a high during the New York, traded back down, made a new low during the New York, then started to trade back up. And so we stayed in this same range from Sunday to Monday, from Friday to Monday close. We stayed in this same range right here, this same little range. And then overnight, we have traded all the way back up and came very close to taking out yesterday's high, but we still have not done so. So I really do not have a clear bias, right? Again, overnight, we have been bullish. Just like yesterday, overnight, we were bullish. Friday, overnight, we were bullish. But y'all see, Friday, we came down Baby O Street in the Range Rover. Yesterday, overnight, we were bullish, and then we just chopped back and forth in the same range. You know what I'm saying? Now today, overnight, we are bullish. You know what I'm saying? Showing bullish overnight. But what will the market do today? I don't know, Raggy, but I'm still eyeballing these June 17th lows down here at 36.57. I got all eyes on them June 17th lows. You know what I'm saying? If we do not take them out, like I said, if we don't take them out early in the week and then start to push up, you know what I'm saying, and we just continue to, we just consolidate down here, engineer all this liquidity, and we pop to the upside, I'm looking for us to go up to a significant point, maybe up to this order block, like I said before, right here, maybe to this order block up here, and then come down Baby O Street in the Range Rover. You know what I'm saying? Maybe all the way down here to the October 2020 high, or maybe even lower. You know what I'm saying? If we come up, I'm looking for us to hit a significant point up here, like this order block, and come down Baby O Street in the Range Rover. Boom, boom. You better let it go. And that because we have what is this? Weekly fair value gap just below the October 2020 high, right? And then we got a daily fair value gap just above that. We got some sell side liquidity at 35.71.25. We got some sell side liquidity at 36.26.25. These are all daily levels, like external daily liquidity. If we got down to that level, that would be like external on the daily. If we was pushing down, this is below a daily low. This is below a daily low. This right here is at a monthly high. You know what I'm saying? This is a weekly fair value gap. There's some downside work to be done. There's some downside work to be done. Can we be hanging out in this area to engineer liquidity here, or go up and get some more buy side liquidity to push down to get into all of this stuff right here. Raggy. I don't know. Just let the market show you what it want to do. Don't try to anticipate. Don't try to be Lady Cleo and predict the future. Let the market show you what it want to do. It will show you. The market always tips its hand. It's just are we patient enough to wait for it to tip its hand? Looking at the 15-minute chart. Looking at the 15-minute chart. Yes, we have the only other buy side. Only other thing to the top we got right now is this 37.30. That's it. Because it's this new overnight high we just set at it's 37.27.25, 37.27.25. If we going up, this is the obvious target. That's just way too close to come and this not be the obvious target. So, you know, and then once we hit that external liquidity, it's all about do we take this external and then start our descent down, or do we take this external, have a magnificent turnaround Tuesday and continue to take buy side and get up and take the external above Friday's high too, right? If we take out this external and keep acting bullish, the next target will be Friday's high. Even though we got buy side liquidity at 37.39.50 and we got buy side liquidity at 37.72.75. If we take the external liquidity above Monday's high and continue to be bullish, my next target will be the buy side liquidity above Friday's high at 37.83.75. Those the levels that I'm watching to the upside. Those the levels I'm watching to the downside. That's my explanation of both. Hopefully I was clear on it. I said I was going to try to be a lot clearer on why I'm looking at what I'm looking at. Hopefully I did that. Let's see who in the chat. The link is pinned at the top of the chat, so I'm not going to spam the chat with it again. If you want to pull up and ask anything, click the link. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Let me go to the chat and see who in the chat, who I haven't shouted out. What's up, Stacks? Appreciate you for pulling up, repping the gang. What's up, Kareem? What's going on with you? What's going on, Sonya? What's up, Cool It? You gonna stop putting your fingers in my face? I told y'all it was either Cool It or Robinson. One of them. Go do what you do. Go ahead and do what you do. What's up, Stock Chaser, aka Donald? What's going on, my guy? God did. Hey, I told my son, I say, look here, I'm finna start embarrassing y'all. When y'all get out in front of y'all friends, we be hanging out at the football game or wherever we at. I'm gonna be like, Timothy, Christopher, my son, I love you. They didn't believe in you. God did. What's going on, man? What's up, everybody? What's up, Divadio? What's up, Gabriel? Pounds even. What name you gonna go by today? Divadio? Okay, Divadio. What's good, my guy? What's going on, Colleen? What's up, Otis? What's happening with you? What's up, Rhonda Green? Hey, Rhonda Green. I appreciate you for pulling up and asking that question yesterday. You made me take a deep dive into looking at them breakers the way ICT teach it. It's always good to exercise your brain muscles, man. You got to use the old noodle. What's going on, Seawalk? Good morning to you. What's up, Tim Dog? Welcome back. Tim Dog say he was new to the gang and he was trying to learn this stuff. I appreciate you for pulling up. If you got any questions, drop it in the chat, Tim Dog. If you want to pull up and ask it verbally, I'll tell you like this, Tim. Come close. Move out. Divadio. Move, Divadio. Cool it. Go on, hit the dislike button. Come here, Tim Dog. Let me talk to you. Hey, if you're going to write a dissertation in the chat, just click the button and pull up and ask me. Hey, my reading don't be reading like it's supposed to be reading. So when you be putting them long questions in there, my ADD go to acting up and I tap out mid question. So if you got a long question you want to type in the chat, a long dissertation, just hit the link and pull up and be like, hey, what's up, Unc? I want to know, you know what I'm saying, what you mean when you say order block. You know, so just pull up, you know, because all that reading, I can't read all that. Can't wait till you do the order block and break a recording. Yeah, I'm gonna start breaking down specific topics. I'm gonna start I might start recording on Saturdays because me and the kids just be sitting around and I should be laying around watching Netflix or watching ICT videos. So I might start on Saturdays recording like the pre-recorded videos, but I'm starting at the absolute beginning, like for an absolute beginner. Like if you don't know nothing about the stock market, I'm starting at the absolute beginning, and I'm gonna have everything in little bite-sized chunks, and the title is gonna be the only thing that I'm talking about in there. So I'm starting from the absolute beginning, like, you know what I'm saying, what's the stock market, you know what I'm saying, what's this, what's that, you know, about all the way up to how to, you know what I'm saying, be a day trader and read price action and all that. I'm starting at the beginning, and it's gonna be in all bite-sized chunks, and they all gonna be in one playlist. But the title is gonna be what that video is about, so that you ain't got to worry about going back and trying to look through these live videos to find the gems, if you will. If I had any gems to give. Yeah, I appreciate that. Hey man, I really don't have nothing else, man. That's all I got. If ain't nobody oh, we ain't even go check out. How y'all gonna let me do that, man? Y'all playing with me, man. How y'all gonna let me be ready to tap out and we ain't even go over here and see Spotleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. That is not Spotleen. What are you doing on my screen, ES? What was ES the last thing we looked at yesterday? No. Y'all saying it with me once. Y'all pretend like y'all can't see this right here. Save. Get off my screen. Now, clear your vocal cords and sing it with me. Spotleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. There goes Spotleen. Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry you couldn't get through. Hey, Spotleen looking like she's about to get. Oh, that's a big gap up. Spotleen is about to have a big gap up of, what is that? Almost $4. Yes, that's close to $4. That's $3.90. $3.83. It's almost $4. My math ain't mathing right now. So we're about to gap up close to $4. That puts us at the higher end of the 2-day range we've been in with our box. You see our box on the SPY is still at Friday's high. That's the same thing on the ES. When I said I didn't feel like adjusting it from Friday's high, I still got it over there, but I want to know what yesterday's high was. So I just put prior day's high and made it a fat line, because this is now external liquidity on the daily level, because it's the prior day's high. So with the algos trading range, the algos see this as external liquidity, because that's a prior day, a prior trading period for that time frame. Like it's a prior day's high. Like this is a prior hours high. Like this is a prior 5 minutes high. You know what I'm saying? As you go, it's levels to it. It's level. I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level. Yeah, y'all know I can't help it. Y'all know I can't help it. But we're around the top end of the dealing range right here. So if we take out this this buy side liquidity and get into this fair value gap, we could have a turnaround Tuesday, because we've been dropping. We falling down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days right now. So we fell down 5 days. We fell down. Will we get up? We can have a turnaround Tuesday, because we've fallen down for 5 trading days straight. And this turnaround Tuesday will give the bulls a little bit of hope. But remember where we're going. If we break this external liquidity, look to the left, everything you own in the box to the left, because this brings us back to a breaking structure at July 14th low, right? So if we break this external liquidity, that puts us right back at a break-in structure. So don't get too excited about this turnaround Tuesday if we have a turnaround Tuesday. But if they want to continue to excite us on this turnaround Tuesday, remember what these light bulbs were. These were ideas that we had on that Saturday when we did this chart preparation video together, that if we continue to be bullish, right, this week, and we hit this order block, this bearish order block, and this bullish order block over here, the red down candle on July 18th is the bullish order block, right? It's a red candle, Tim. Why is it bullish? Glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers, right? When the sentiment is going up, the bias is going up, right? It's bullish, right? And then when we have a shift in sentiment, that's going to be a bearish candle, right? When we trade back through that bearish candle, this candle right now has the potential to be a bullish order block, meaning when it comes back down to this area, it's going to block the orders and push them back in the bullish direction. That's just the way little Timmy Rogers understand it. It's going to block the orders, and it's a bullish order block because it's a red candle, so it's blocking it, push it back bullish, right? And then this is a bearish order block because we was coming down, shift the sentiment, and came down through it. So now this is a block. So when we come back up to this order block, it's going to block. It's going to block the orders to push them back down if it does its job, if that's still the purpose that algos want to use this for. Now, since we did not take these this sell side liquidity below the yearly lows right now, this sell model, this market make it sell model, it's showing the obvious target is this sell side liquidity below this low, right? And if we haven't taken that yet, we're going to come back up and get more buy side liquidity. And when we get to this, when we get to that order block, right, we're going to probably sell back down, because if you have an order block on the buy side of the sell model, right, once we come back down and trade past that block, once we trade past that order block, now we can expect price to come back up to that order block and then sell off. And since it's coupled with an order block in the exact same place, that heightens the probability of price to come up here and then get blocked, because now you got double block. You got double block. For the rest of y'all life, every time y'all see an order block, y'all gonna say block. Hey, man, that's all I got, man. The market for the open in less than a minute. If you got to go trade, y'all trade safe, man. I appreciate y'all for always pulling up with your boy. And remember, soon as you see an order, I want y'all to do that. Hey, man, I don't see nobody putting nothing in the chat. I don't see nobody putting nothing in the chat. I don't see nobody pulling up. So we gonna call it early, man. We gonna go. The market is open. The market is open. The market is open. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. If you got to go trade, do me a favor, hit the like button before you take off. Let me set. Wait a minute. Did I have that sitting in the exact right spot for the New York Open? You better stop playing with me. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? I had it sitting in the exact right spot. What time did this candle open? This candle opened at 37.08.25. I had this pink line sitting at 37.08.25. Look at God. Look at God. I moved that last night, and when I came in here with the old man blotter trying to set my no, I didn't. I came here this morning setting my London Open, and I just moved that candle up there. You see what the numbers say? It still got the numbers from yesterday's open, but I just happened to move it to 37.08.25, and it happened to be the exact price that we opened up at. Who believe in omens? Is that a good one? Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. We just came down and took out some sell side liquidity below this swing low right here that we made on the 9:15 candle. That's a 15-minute level. We just took that out. and we're pushing back up. We came up and we tapped into this fair value gap. Then we pushed down immediately and got this sell side liquidity on the 15-minute level. Let's see what we do. We just took buy side liquidity above the overnight high at these smooth lows that was at 37.25, and then set a new overnight high at 37.27.25, and then we start to push down, and now we're still pushing down. We have a breaking structure to the downside here with a fair value gap. We came back into that fair value gap and start to push down. Now that we've come back down and touched into this, let's see if we come all the way down and get this sell side liquidity right there. Let's drop to the lower time frame to see what it's looking like. Took out this sell side liquidity here. We got an order block right there. We got a 5-minute order block there before we get down to those lows. Let me mark that 5-minute order block real quick and see what it looked like on the higher time frame. That's the body up. That's the opening of the body. Go all the way up to 60 real quick. 60 is just a big candle. Just a big candle. We don't have any distinguishing levels on the 60. 15-minute. We got a 15-minute order block that's a little bit higher. So we got a 15-minute order block. The opening of the order block is there. The wick of the order block rests at 3702.75. The body of the order block opened up at 3701.25. We're pushing back up to the fair value gap. Disrespecting it, coming up to this. Let's look at the indices, see what's going on with them before I jump off. This is yesterday's low. What did I have that set to? Let me see what I had that line set to. Okay. All right. I took it back to June's low. So that's why I had that line now. We took out June's low on the Dow. Didn't take it out on. Okay, that's why I had that line. I just want to see why I had that line there. All right. Remember, we got some stuff going on this morning. I forgot to look at the economic calendar, but I know we got stuff going on this morning. I think we got consumer confidence at 10. We had something at 8:30 also. Whole goods, I think it was. Durable goods. We had durable goods at we had durable goods at 10. We got consumer confidence. Durable goods at 8:30. We got consumer confidence at 10 and new home sales at 10. Right. Let's for anybody that's just tuning in or anybody that don't know, let's go into these right here. Let's look at one together to get like the understanding of what be going on. I choose econoday.com as my site of choice to get my economic data. The reason why I choose it because when you come to econoday.com and you click on view full calendar, it lays it out the whole week at a time in a way that's easy on my eyes. Like I can see all the events, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Mind you, I got it blown up big as I don't know what. I got it up at like, what is that? I got it at, what is that? 175%. This is 100%. That's too little for my eyeballs. I'm 50. Stop playing with me. All right. I keep it blown up big so I can see at 150%. Right. I don't do every website like that, but I just keep this one like that. All right. So when you see the events on there, let me pay attention to what's going on in market too. All right. When you see the events on there, you'll see something that says consensus before the event comes out, and then it changes to report after the event happened. the difference between consensus and report. You can click on both of them, but once you click on it, right, when it just says consensus, it just tells you this column that says actual will not be there, right? You would just see the columns with the consensus, the prior to consensus and the consensus range. Then after it happens, you'll see a column that says actual. Now, for all the economic information you want to know, like what affects the stock market, what it is, and how it affects us, and why it affects us, and why you should care, you just come into that event, right? And then the consensus outlook gives you like their take on what they're expecting, right? So let's read through it together, right? Consensus outlook, this the durable goods orders for today, the 27th of it's 27th of September 2022. Then it tells you released on 9/27/22 at 8:30 a.m. for August. So these are the numbers for August, right? If you scroll down to the bottom, it has the release schedule, right? And as you see, 9/27 is for August. The numbers we get on 10/27 is going to be for September. So whatever's going on right now, we're going to get that information on October 27th. It's a lagging indicator. You can see what's the lagging indicators. You can see what's the current indicators, meaning, you know what I'm saying, we're getting it this month for this month. Are we getting it this month for last month? Are we getting it this month for 3 months ago? Like how the CPI works. You know what I'm saying? Are we getting it this month for 3 months? It lets you know on the bottom down there, right? So now for the durable goods orders, the consensus outlook said forecasters see durable goods orders falling 0.4% in August, following a 0.1% dip in July. Transportation orders are seen at a marginal gain of 0.1%, right? What does that mean? Right? The forecasters see durable good orders falling 0.4% in August. So the consensus is negative 0.4. So they expect to see the orders fall by close to 0.5%, right? And it says following a August 0.1% dip. That means negatives. And if you look at the prior, see negative 0.1 following a 0.1% dip, right? Dip, negative, falling, negative. You see what I'm saying? So falling 0.4, that's their consensus. They expect it to fall 0.4, right? Following a 0.1% dip. So boom, there's your prior. That's what they, you know what I'm saying? And then they say X transportation, meaning without the transportation numbers in there, orders are seen at a marginal gain positive of 0.1%. So right there, 0.1%. The X transportation seen at a marginal gain. So they expect the X transportation numbers to increase by 0.1%. See, a marginal gain, right? And then they expect the new orders to fall 0.4, negative 0.4. That's the consensus outlook, right? The consensus range. They give you a range. This is the range they willing for it to be. Inside this range is good, right? Inside this range is good. I ain't got to insult nobody intelligence. You know what a range is. So now, these are the actual numbers, right? The actual numbers came out. It only fell by 0.2. They was expecting it to fall by 0.4. It only fell by 0.2, meaning it fell less than they expected, which is good, right? They expected it to increase by 0.1. It increased by 0.2, slightly better than they expected, which is good, right? And then the core, they didn't have an expectation for the core, but the prior was 0.7, and this time is 1.3. So it's higher, right? Then they have like the definition of what that event is, right? Definition: durable good orders are new orders placed with domestic manufacturers for factory hard goods. The report also contains information on shipments unfilled orders and inventory. The advanced relief provides early estimates and is revised about a week later by the factory order output. So that tell you what the event is, right? Why investors care. You click on why investors care. It extend out on any event that's in there. It extend out a little bit. Oh no, this a whole lot to read. Y'all already know I'm not fun to read this right here. Let me scroll this up so y'all can read this right here yourself. I am not fun to read all this right here, right? Yeah, I got everything in there. I got it in the whole screen. Screenshot it, pause the video, whatever you want to do if you want to read all this right here yourself, right? I'm not fun to read all this, but this shows you why investors care about the durable goods thing, right? And you can see the thing over here talk about the bond market will rally when durable good orders are weak, and they will fall when durable good orders are strong. I tell you about what's going on with the bond market and all it. So depending on what you trading, depending on what you're investing in, you look at the different type of things and see, okay, the market should react this way if we miss. The market should react that way if we make it. Stay out of the market while the event is coming up. If it's a high volatile event, then once the event happens, look at how the market reacted to that data and then go back in looking for your targets. That's how I use econoday.com. Just wanted to add that in there just for somebody. We took out prior days high. We took out the external liquidity for prior days high. Now, this turnaround Tuesday is looking like it's ready, shaping up to be a turnaround Tuesday. We have taken out the prior days high. Now that we've taken out this external liquidity, right? Let's see. Now we got to deliver it somewhere. Are we going to deliver it back to this potential order block right here and keep running it? Are we going to come back to that order block and keep taking buy side? Or are we going to start to take sell side? For this bullishness to like really continue and keep going up, I'll prefer to see us to continue to take buy side if the bullishness is going to continue. I'm sick and tired of the chop suey days where we go all the way to the top of the range, take out buy side, and come all the way back to the bottom of the range. Like, case in point, let's go back to yesterday. Right? Let's put it on 60-minute candles and go back to yesterday. Right? Here is the 26 right here. Here's the 26 right here. See, we went to the top of the range, came back down to the bottom of the range. You know what I'm saying? Throughout that whole day from the midnight open until close. Went all the way to the top of the range, came all the way back to the bottom of the range. We just, you know what I'm saying, chop suey, stayed in the range. Overnight we've been bullish. It would be nice to get a nice just trend day to the upside. I don't care if we get a trend day to the downside, but I'm saying trend day to the upside because we've been bullish all night. So let's just continue this trend. Let's get a nice trend day. I'm sick of the chop suey. I'm sick of the chop suey. What's up, Zay? Shout out to homie Zay, man. Hey, if y'all want to the homie Zay, I don't know if I'm putting him out there or putting him on the spot, but he said he finna start doing lives on Sunday where he just chill outside on his deck with the cicadas in the background, getting on my nerve because I got a million cicadas in my yard. So when I'm listening to him on his live video, all I hear is them doggone cicadas, and I be like, Zay, go in the house. But he be giving out some good information and he be answering questions. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, ask questions about the market and get it from somebody who, you know what I'm saying, is real deep with the long-term macroeconomics and the fundamentals and the, you know what I'm saying, the market structure and all of that right there from a standpoint of not just like an ICT trader, but from a standpoint of a, you know what I'm saying, a different strategy overall, but it's like get you to the same destination. The homie Zay be doing some good live videos. He been doing them for like the last few Sundays. He say he might, you know what I'm saying, chief and chill. That's what you should call it, Zay, chief and chill. If y'all don't know what chief mean, if you ain't old as me, you probably don't understand what chief mean, but you know what I'm saying, just call it chief and chill. And it's a green day. Get off my line. Hey man, we gonna go ahead and call it, man. I just want to try to hold on. What you said, Stacks? What you said, Stacks? On top of that 50-inch TV you using as a it ain't 50, man. It's just 42, I think. It's either 42 or 47. I can't remember what it is, but it ain't 50. Stop playing with me. And since you want to put it out, let's put it out there. Hope I don't unplug the thing. Since you want to put it out there, let's put it out there. Right? Did I unplug it? Right? There's one there, and that's you, Stacks. There's one right there, right? Hopefully I don't do it. That's me. Then I come back this way, right? Hopefully I don't unplug it, right? Did I unplug it? And there's one there. I can't get it to come over here, right? Boom. That's what it looked like when I'm looking at it, right? That's what it looked like. I'm looking at this screen when I'm talking, and then I'm looking at this screen. Y'all be over there. That's what it looked like. So that's what the setup. Since Stacks want to put it out there, that's my face light right there. That's my face light. That's my key light up there. Y'all can't see nothing. Then that's my soul glow light, and with the that light the green screen, and that's the green. Well, y'all can't see the green screen because the green screen effect on. There you go, Stacks. Since you want to put my business out there, let's put it all the way out there. And that's my bottle of water, and that's my mouse, and that's my trade and travel plaque. I got mine with real money. I didn't get mine in sim. I got mine with real money. And that's my tablet that when I be like, I'm gonna draw. Let me turn it on. That's my tablet right there. Since Stacks want to put everything out there, that's my tablet. Let me stand up so y'all can see it. That's my tablet. That's my foot. They got my foot down there, Stacks. Here, that's my foot. That's my Panama Jack hat. You know what I'm saying? That's my guitar. That's my guitar over there that I started learning to play and I didn't finish. What else? That's my #1 father card that my kids gave me. That's a football picture poster that I did of Junior over there when he was playing Little League. What else? That's my Amazon money. That's my T25. That's my T25 videos. That's my Amazon money. What else, Stacks? What else we got in here, Stacks? Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me put my camera back over here. I'm just wilding. I'm just acting a fool. We pushing back down after we took out that buy side liquidity. We wicking back down. Hopefully this don't be another chop suey day. Hopefully we get us a nice trend day. I'm sick of these chop suey days. Oh, we say get back to the market. Say Stacks hitting below the belt. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. It's 9:50. It's 9:50. The market should settle in and decide what it want to do. Again, we have taken buy side liquidity, the external buy side liquidity at yesterday's high, and we wicked off of it pretty nice. I see a potential place. We back here now. We're pushing through this 15-minute potential order block, getting totally disrespected. This could be a small sell model that's setting up, can potentially be a small sell model. We can come down and take the sell side liquidity here also, and get back down to this order block right here. Yeah, man. This market with all this chop suey, we still have not taken this sell side down here. So it's like, man, the way they just engineering this liquidity, They're making it real hard to be a day trader who trade with my style. Right? They're making it real hard to be a day trader who trade with my style. I'm primarily a swing trader, so you know, take my day trading advice with a grain of salt. But every now and then we call some good ones. Oh, let me reverse that. This is not a call out service. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. We did take the buy side. We came down. We have not delivered it to any sell side yet. We pushed really close to the sell side, resting below the London open at 3704. Since we got that close, I need to see us go ahead and get down and get below that sell side liquidity right there. Go ahead. Let's check this. Let's check this range right here before I go. Coming from the overnight low up here to this new high that we just made. We just came down in this. We came down into a discount within an OTE range right there. But we don't have to take this sell side. But since we came that close, it would have been nice to see us take it. Let's drop lower to see what the 5 minute look like. Also on the 5, see, boom, on the 5 minute, how far we came. How far we came to this right here. That would be a dirty dog trick not to take that sell side liquidity below that low, because how far we came just for just to turn around and reverse right there. That would be a dirty dog trick, especially after blowing through this fair value gap coming back down. So Pete, we came down, right? And we took off, pang out, right? Took off, left a fair value gap right here, ran the external liquidity, and then came down and blew, slapped through this fair value gap just to come down here. There's no other fair value gap down here. We came this close to this low. If we reversed and went back up, that would be a sick, dirty dog trick. That would be a sick, dirty dog trick because there's no other fair value. Let's drop all the way down to 1 minute so we can see it. Yeah. Came down into an order block right there. On the 1 minute, we came to like, but we're well past 50% of that order block. So you done kind of disrespected that order block already. Now we're pushing back up into this big fair value gap. It may be just, it might just pop back up and then come down and get that sell side liquidity below the London. But the way it's been chopping the last couple of days, man, I would just sit on my freaking hands and don't try to day trade nothing until we either take out that sell side liquidity or we until we either take out this sell. This is what I was talking about the other day, right? See how we came down and we set this equal low, right? Today, just say we get turnaround Tuesday today, right? And just say we close, let's say we close just a bit close. We get up here into this fair value gap up here, get a bit close, right? Once we get a bit close up here, breaking through this entire down close candle right there, then I would start looking on tomorrow for a reason to try to buy up to this order block up here, right? Like let it play out on the daily level. You know what I'm saying? Like come down, we set this here. If we today we come up and then we get us a nice closure up here above this 37.39, anywhere up there, anywhere above this 37.30 and this 37.39. Just get a closure anywhere above this 37.30, above this yesterday's candle. Then I'll be looking for a reason to take like some short term, like a short term up to this area here. Now I ain't saying buy it short term, right? Buy it out for like, you know what I'm saying? Like toward the end of October. If you risky Randy, buy it out to like OPEX for October, like 2 weeks from now, 2-3 weeks from now, right? If you just say you risky Randy, right? Buy it for like the 21st of October. That's 1, 2, 3. Yes. Buy it for like the 21st of October, right? If you're not that risky, buy it for like the end of October. You know what I'm saying? And then have your target be up here. Just say up here, like this daily fair value gap, or this daily fair value gap, or this order block right here. You know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, if we continue this bullishness, right? You know what I'm saying? We can potentially come up to this area here and then sell back off hard. Come back up, get buy side liquidity to sell off hard. You know what I'm saying? You can play it to the short term, but be very careful because, you know what I'm saying, they can hit you with the 52 fake out, take you up, you know what I'm saying, set the high, and then turn around and reverse on you immediately. But if we start to take out this buy side, it's my belief. Shout out to homie Zay. My belief that we will come up to this order block, this slash breaking structure, right? Come up here to this order block, this bullish order block, this bearish order block to sell off really hard. So that's a potential swing. That's a potential swing, but don't do nothing until we get like a nice strong closure above this little area right here. If we can't get a strong closure above this area today, it still sit on hands time. But if we get a strong closure above this area today, then tomorrow you can potentially start to look for a reason to try to take it up to this area here. Don't be trying to swing for the fences all out here. We gonna go, nuh-uh. I only see us going up maybe to this order block and then pushing back down. That's as high as I see us going before we fall down baby Yo Street in the Range Rover. Boom, boom. Somebody better let it go. 56 minutes. Yep, see, the homie Zay say just gotta wait it out for now. Just gotta wait it out, man. We already hit our target. Y'all remember my target was right here, the July 14th low when we was on the put side. If you still got some runners on there, you know what I'm saying, your butt cheeks might be puckering today because we getting a nice little bounce day on your runners. But you know what I'm saying, if you got strong belief in your runners, leave them in there. If you ain't got strong belief in your runners, go ahead and take your profits right now because your butt cheeks probably going because we getting a nice little pop right now. Do you watch the 1 minute? What they say? I skipped something. That's why I observed the open during news. I don't know what's going on. Wait for clear direction. That's it. Do you watch the one? Do you watch it on the one? Yeah, I go down to the 1 minute a lot. Sometimes I sit there and just watch the 1 minute. The 1 minute give you some clean entries. But this is how I trade the 1 minute, right? Y'all already know I mark it on the hour and the 15 minutes, so I know my levels that I'm watching, right? And then if we just say right here, boom, if I was expecting this right here to be a turtle soup sale, how we ran up and took out that buy side liquidity, right? Right, this is a daily and an hourly like level that I got marked, right? How we shot up and took that buy side. If I was expecting this to be a turtle soup sale because we had these, you know what I'm saying, we had all these nice relative equal highs, and this high over here, we shot up and took it out super fast, right? I would immediately drop down to the 1 minute chart and start looking for an entry to sell because I'm thinking this is going to be a turtle soup sale. So I would drop down to the 1 minute immediately. And as you see right here, we didn't make it back to the fair value gap. So I would have been pissed and didn't get picked up because we came up, you know what I'm saying, and we started selling off immediately after we poked the highs, right? That's the meaning of a turtle soup, where you go up or you go down. Turtle soup is going down and bouncing up. Turtle soup sale is going up and bouncing down, right? So you go up and you immediately reject after you run that liquidity, right? Immediately, right? So that you say, oh, this probably gonna be a turtle soup. So you look for the sale. You know what I'm saying? You look for the sale, and whatever sale entry you take, that's where you go. Boom, we got below the sell side liquidity at the London, and we still pushing down. We're going down. We're pushing down, baby. Yo Street in the Range Rover. We ain't gonna get no range day to the top. They ain't showing it. We still can, but we've come down. We're on the 1 minute. We've come down just above the midnight open. But you start looking for the sale, right? And the way I would have been looking for the sell would have been coming to this fair value gap right here. But as you see, we did we come to it? No, we didn't. The high on this candle is 37.25.75, and the high on this candle, yes, we did. We kissed it, but I don't take my entries off the bottom of the fair value gap. If you take it off the bottom of the fair value gap, you may have got picked up on this turtle soup sale if fair value gaps is your entry. We had the turtle soup, poked it and rejected immediately, left your fair value gap. There's your sale. Turtle soup sale right there. We came down to this order block right here, to this bullish order block. Y'all got to do the block. Came to this bullish order block, came back up, kissed the fair value gap. If you take it off the bottom of the fair value gap, there's your turtle soup sale right there. Pang out. That was your entry right there, and it yielded all the way down to here. I ain't gonna try to do the math, right? And then you have another fair value gap here. You came to it, you know what I'm saying? Came right here back to this breaking structure, dropped it like it's hot. There you go, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Come down, back to it, drop. Right? Right? Y'all got it? Those right there, those was 2 entry points to sell off of, but this is on the 1 minute. See what I'm saying? It's like you hit the level, you hit your hourly level, right? Based off our daily and our hourly level that we marked, right? So we was anticipating, I'm just saying in this example, if you were anticipating a turtle soup, right? A turtle soup sale, as soon as you boom, hit your hourly level, right? This is how I do it. I immediately drop to the 1 minute and start looking for my entry. Since I'm expecting a turtle soup sale, it hit my hourly level. I still got my levels marked. I see them. I see, okay, we came down to this order block, pushed back up. I'm looking at this fair value gap. Personally, I wouldn't have got picked up on this because it only went to the wick. For wick, I always take my trades off the fair value gaps at like 50%. I don't know why. I always take it off 50%. Order block, I mean a gap this small, it really don't matter where you take it, but you would have only got picked up at the thing. So we push down. Yeah, we coming down Baby Yo Street in the Range Rover right now. It's moving my screen. We look at this. We took out the overnight high. We took out yesterday's high, and we have immediately reversed all the way back down to the overnight low. We just came all the way back down to the overnight low, all within the few minutes that I was just sitting here talking about. We just took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. In 23 minutes, we went from taking the overnight high and the yesterday's high to coming all the way back down and kissing the overnight low in the mouth. Kissing it in the mouth. But that's how that's how I would have taken the entry off the 1 minute based off of my higher time frame levels, and then dropping down and looking for my entry because it's all fractal. You know what I'm saying? It's all fractal. That's how I take my entries. When I do take a day trade, that's how I take my entries. Sometimes I take it off the 5 minute, sometimes I take it off the 1 minute, sometimes I take it off the 2 minute. It just depends on which one gives me the best risk to reward entry. Because when if you take it off a 15 minute, or if you take it off an hourly, you know what I'm saying, your entry may require you to be above this swing high, right? But your entry may not be until way down here at this high, and that's a big stop loss. But on the 1 minute, your entry might be, just say, at this high right here, and you got the same stop loss. So it's a better risk to reward taking it off the lower time frames. Must see TV, my guy. See you this evening. Appreciate you, Divadio. You found what, Stacks? What you found? Look and say we selling now. I just said that. I just said that we selling now. Just missed that play. That 1 minute provide clear direction. I ain't gonna hold you now. That 1 minute can fake you out. That 1 minute can fake you out. Now, if you scalping, That 1 minute give you some super early entries, but that 1 minute will fake you out if you don't have a clear understanding of. That's why I like to market on the hourly and the 15. I like to market on the higher time frames and try to get the entry on the lower time frames. But I'm still remember that, like, I got those higher time frame marks there so I can remember the higher time frame bias, if you will, because that 1 minute will fake you out. The 2 minute closed the gap exactly at 37.19 and drop it like it's hot. I am hungry, man. I'm about to go eat me some cereal. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. We done been on here for an hour. We done been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. But I'm about to get out of here, man. I'll see y'all tonight for the price action recap. If you're gonna trade today, trade safe. As you see, we came back down. We are, let's see where we at before I go. I know I keep saying this, but from, is this yesterday? Yes, from yesterday's low up until today's high, we are just at equilibrium. We are just at equilibrium. So from yesterday's low to today's high, we can realistically come down, take out this sell side liquidity at 36.87. Fill this fair value gap. The bottom of the gap is at 36.74.50, and just be coming back down into a discount market. And that can realistically give us a thrust back up if the algos are bullish today. This quick drop down just brought us back to equilibrium for the dealing range that we're in. For our dealing range right now, because see, this was our box for today at 37.30.50, all the way down here to this 36.57, right? This was our box. We poked out the top of the box, and now we've come back to equilibrium. We're right at equilibrium right now. So we can realistically take this sell side, like we just took that sell side of the overnight low, take this sell side right here at 36.87.50, right? That'll put us into a discount. Matter of fact, taking that sell side gives us a 62% retracement. Filling this fair value gap is in between 62% and 70% retracements. You see what I'm saying? That's just a discount market. And then we can realistically still go back up. You know what I'm saying? We can realistically still go back up. Because on the 60 minute, yeah, all I'm saying, we're just coming down into this fair value gap and getting back into the top. Remember, I was talking about the top of the 2 candle order block. You know what I'm saying? We're in the wick of that right now. The open of the 2 candle order block is right here. It's 36.83. All of that puts us right back down here into this fair value gap, into this buy sell side liquidity, into the discount. If the algos want to be bullish today, we're still well within the range of being bullish. You know, these big range days like this right here, this is why day trading gives me a headache. These volatile days, you know what I'm saying? And like these volatile days where we go up a million, down a million, up a million, down a million. Day traders love this right here, but not me. I hate it. I'm about to go get me some cereal, y'all. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. If you stuck around this long, go ahead and hit the like button. That one hater, go ahead and do what you do. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30 for the price action recap. I'm gone.